It's you and me.
Let's go!
This may seem sudden, but I must confess that I made a grave mistake. My transgression is that I was unable to completely predict where this path we were traveling led. My hands were full, dealing with my immediate day-to-day tasks. So I could do naught but pray there was happiness waiting in the future. Happiness for everyone who lived within Rose Manor. But I am but a mere maid. There are limits to what I'm allowed to do.
I'm scared.
And furthermore, it was not my place to offer her my hand. Roads such as the one we were following have a way of diverging with little warning. And if you do not turn the wheel exactly right at those sudden forks, you may end up somewhere horribly off course. I was well aware of that fact, which is why I thought that what I did was for the best. It's happening again. I made sure the door was closed, but I can sense someone standing there, someone watching me. Footsteps. They're looking down at me? I want to open my eyes, but I can't do it. Curses. You're just going to leave without doing anything, aren't you? Then hurry up and get out of here. Free me from this torture. No. Tonight they're on my bed now, looking down on me. My neck. But I can't speak. I can't move. These cold fingers. That soft breath. What? Why? I can move my body. But that's not important right now.
No. Oh my gosh.
Getting kind of weird.
It is. You smell of roses. The scent of a world far removed from ours.
He made to gasp at the sight before him, only to realize he could not. The pressure of her cold fingertips wrapped around his throat robbed him almost entirely of the ability to breathe. Why? He silently mouthed the word. For that moment, at least, her melancholic ruby eyes were focused wholly on the flaxen-haired young man. In them glowed a faint flicker of willpower, and a continuously burning agitation that roused her to action.
I told you to stop being kind to me.
Why?
It will all be over soon. Please don't make any noise.
No, don't do the murder. Why?
To put an end to this family, you are my only...
Why? Are you shaking?
Well...
Upon hearing Mell's words, the strength drained from her slender fingers. He had not been questioning why she would do such a thing. There was, of course, a trace of bewilderment visible in his eyes. But he did not shout, nor did he tremble in fear. He instead expressed concern for the young woman who looked like a cornered rabbit.
I am not shaking.
You are. I can see it. As he slowly regained his breath, Mell's voice too grew clearer. Conversely, the red-eyed girl's grew progressively more faint and raspy. You are not doing this because you genuinely want to. There is some other reason.
That is what I desire.
Have you been to my room before? You have.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'll be damned. Tell me, why are you shaking? You're not putting any pressure on my neck.
Why haven't you run?
Because I cannot fathom why you would do this, so I'm not afraid. Do you hate me so deeply you want me dead? Do you despise me to the point you'd be willing to take my life with your own hands?
No. No, I don't.
See? Like I said, there's another reason. If it isn't because you detest me, then tell me, why is it?
I am sorry. I will leave your room now. I will do my best not to bother you any further, so please forget anything ever happened.
Do you think I'm just going to say okay and let you go? Why can't you tell me the reason?
I'm sorry.
Alright, then I'll try and guess.
What?
It has something to do with your lineage. You're troubled by it somehow, am I right? I thought so.
How do you know about that?
The priest at the church told me he had seen you before. He also told me, a little about your origin. But that's all I know. The only difference between us is social rank. I don't know what would cause you to do this. Please tell me who you really are. Tell me why you came to the mansion, and why Father allowed you to be a maid. I haven't said anything to Mother or Father. If you're hiding the truth from them, they still don't know. But I want to. I won't get mad at you or have you punished. I'll even swear to God if you'd like. I want to be the prince who whisks you away. I want to be like the prince who rescued the girl from the dark mansion and showed her the world. I know I'm not that dependable, but I want to help you.
Why do you show me such compassion? Why do you treat me like this? I have my hand around your neck.
Still? Why? I thought it would be obvious. Or have I not expressed myself well enough? I love you. Every time you push me away, it crushes me. I didn't even know my heart could feel such distress. If you dislike me and don't want to be with me, then, well, I'll just have to live with that. As much as it may hurt. But if you have some other reason, some weight on your shoulders that you can't share with anyone else, tell me. I want to help you. There are other options. Things we can do about your...
No, that's not it.
Huh?
I've tried to hate you so many times. So yes, there's a lot more to it than just social status. But I can't do it. I couldn't make myself do it.
What do you mean?
I had so many chances, but I couldn't do anything.
She spoke in a stifled voice, as if every word had to fight to escape her lips. She appeared so fragile, so precarious, looking down on him, that it seemed as though, if a gust of wind were to whisk through the room, it would blow her away completely. Her pale fingers were trembling, like she had tried to squeeze them again and failed. However, her hand did not pull away from his still slender neck. Her hand is so cold. He did not challenge her, but simply kept his eyes affixed on hers, as if carefully watching to see what she would do next. I'll say it as many times as I must. I love you. And I wouldn't be able to accept losing you without knowing anything. So please tell me the reason. I'll see to it that you're taken care of.
Those are the words of a man of means, Lord Mell. Of someone blessed enough to have pity for others. You are a foolish young man. You know nothing. But the greatest fool of all is myself. If you agree to punish me, I will talk.
Tell me. Her long white hair and his soft flaxen hair touched, for just the briefest of moments. It appeared in the darkness as though they had fused together. Why does it always start with me?
Because the maid is the narrator, and the narrator starts every scene. I'm sorry.
This may seem sudden, but I must confess that I made a grave mistake.
You sound like a Callie.
Heck, did I go too Callie? Should I do that again?
I feel like you should.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. You're just going to leave without doing anything, or what?
You smell of roses. Sorry, was that too aggressive?
A little, but like you can go with it. He made to gasp at the sight of what? He made to gasp?
Yeah.
Ugh. He silently He instead expressed concern for the young woman who looked like a concerned rabbit.
Concerned rabbit. The rabbit's like, oh, why you do this?
I am sorry.
Hey.
Oh, don't.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't read my lines.
Yeah. Her long white hair and his soft flaxen hair. What? Why is she always gotta do the same descriptors, you know?
I don't know.
They got name. Well, he's got a name.
I know. After all this time, we still don't know who Elle is.